In 2023, my team and I embarked on an unforgettable road trip from Nairobi, Kenya to Cape Town, South Africa, journeying through 9 countries. Though we had limited time and couldn't explore as deeply as we hoped, that experience left us craving for more. This time, we are back with 6 full weeks to dive deep into 4 incredible countries. Hello from Swakopmund. We are so excited to be back in Swakopmund. I love this one because of the kind of buildings it has, the beautiful beach. The weather is a bit cold, or rather very cold. Look, I'm in a leather jacket and a scarf, and I have something extra here. It's quite cold. Today is, for me, it's just like a relaxed day. Swakopmund, we have a couple of things to do. We will be walking around the town. There are many things to see, beautiful buildings, go by the beach. We are hoping to get to the sand dunes at some point. Also, we've been trying to get a contact for a guide who will take us to Sandwich Harbour, but looks like it's a bit expensive. Those that we found are almost 2,000 Namibian rand. That is, in Kenyan shillings, it's almost between 15 and 17,000 Kenyan shillings. For us, that is somehow, it's a bit on the higher end, even though it's something we'd really like to do. So we are still trying to see if we can get a better deal, or we'll just see what we can do. And thank you guys for always supporting us. Thank you so much for the feedback I'm getting online. There are so many people who are just reaching out to help here and there, to just encourage us. I will not take that for granted. Those who are watching, by doing that, you're just supporting us. For hitting that like button and sharing our videos, you are doing the most, and we thank you. I'm Liv Kenya, and welcome to today's video. So let's go and let's enjoy the day. Our trip begins in Tamalin Street in Swakopmund. There's some really beautiful architecture here. Most of these houses are just mansionettes and bungalows. Mansionettes and bungalows. And we've realized that in the south, people like very neutral colors. Cream, shades of cream, beige, gray, in that order. And such kind of colors. Among these houses, there are guest house, there are B&Bs, there are homes for people who live in this area. I hardly see anyone walking on these streets. I don't know whether it's because of the weather or what, but most people are just driving. Probably it's a middle class neighborhood. That's the beach. The way we are freezing and we're in sweaters, some people are just playing on the beach. I think they're used to this weather, so yeah, good for them. If you've tried the East African water, especially the Indian Ocean water in the East African side, it will be so difficult to try the Atlantic water because it's so cold. So cold. And being in South Africa, remember we are very close to the southernmost, the polar south, so I believe there's some cold water from down there. coming towards the southern Africa. That was Pebble Beach. Actually, there are plenty of pebble stones and it's prohibited to pick them. You'll even see that it's been written, don't pick. They have a couple of beaches, that is just one of them. Let's keep driving around. Generally, Namibia is safe. That is what we've realized. And we never felt unsafe at any point, even when we were camping in the wild. Some of their houses do not have like fences, but do not be deceived. They have like alarm response that is just a phone call away or an alarm away. And some of those security companies, they usually have like armed security guards. You can come and park and just enjoy your music right next to the beach like we have over there. You can enjoy just walking along the beach. You can get closer to the water, even though I am not going to do that. I love the fact that they have planted all these flowers right here. Oh, I was walking on the bicycle track. Oh, so this is the bicycle track. This is the bicycle track, this is the pedestrian track with flowers, beautiful flowers. We came for food in this truck. It's called Fork and Nice, but apparently it's on a Monday and they close on Mondays. On Tuesdays they open at 11 and probably will have left Swakopmund. So I can't believe that I'm not going to have the calamari wrap that I have been dreaming about. This is sad. But if you manage to come to Swakopmund, please come to this particular food truck. They have really nice wraps. Anything calamari, buy. Anything fish, buy. They have good food. It's right opposite this boutique hotel. Yeah, let's keep exploring Swakopmund. So far I hope you guys have seen how beautiful those houses are. So we've seen this other food truck. Let's try their calamari wrap. I don't know if you'll understand this feeling, but we are buying food for the first time in a long time. This one is they say it's called, it's some sort of like pork wrap or something. I'll be trying it, and Patrick is having fish. Imagine I have mine, but I just feel like tasting his food. You know what are you having?
Calamari and chips.
Imagine this is a deer who usually just, when it comes to seafood, she usually doesn't want to hear anything. But this calamari,
yes, because it's what do you call this? Coated.
We've taken the snacks. They're actually proper meals. I've eaten just half of the wrap, and I'll be finishing later. This is a boutique hotel. This one here. Stand and see, this is a hotel. We are getting close to the town. There are many more commercial buildings now. So here is another mall. That one over there. Right next to it is the Crystal Gallery. So when you get there, you'll see a lot of quartz, a lot of all kinds of crystals. They even sell jewelry. So it is one of those places that you must never miss. We got in there last year. Go and check out my video on Swakopmund last year, the one I made in 2023. It has a lot more details in some places that we went to. So we've decided that we are not repeating some places. We'll just be driving. So this is a historical building. It's from 1906. So on one side of the road there is this building. It looks like a school. And then right opposite is this historical building. It's from 1911. Most of these buildings have been refurbished and they are being used right now. Look at this one, it is in a very good state. And then right here is the Lutheran church. The school is called Namib High School. Wow. This is the church. You guys. So here is the church. On this other side of the road, there are many more historical buildings. Look at all that. A charming house. If you love like beautiful architecture or the ancient architecture, both the Germanic, the Victorian and all those kinds of architecture, I think Swakopmund is a good place to find that. Look at that church. So we're just going round as we look around the city. Once we identify one, we just take photos and move on. Here is another one, Antonia's Residence from 1907. Gansa Hotel from 1905. Estate agent. So we'll try to find somewhere to park around this area so that we can walk around. There's another one here from 1902. This street is so full of them. Look at this one, the kafiri. we are going to the jetty. There is the jetty stroke the pier. Ah, there's a restaurant there. Yeah, sunset. Monday 5 to... The jetty restaurant since 1905. We've just been walking along the streets, admiring the architecture of different kind of houses. Most of them are Germanic. You'll realize that they have this very similar structures. Also, they are from 1800s to early 1900s. So they have a beautiful, oh my god, look at those. Oh, they're so beautiful. Those are guinea fowl. Wow. So they are quite beautiful. We've taken so many photos. I love those kinds of structures, and I think if there's something that will take me to Europe, mostly other than the Alps, there are those buildings. I love architecture. I wonder why I did not take architecture in school, but I love the architecture. So we've also gone to the jetty. Let me tell you guys, it's freezing cold there. That is why I'm in this. Adia there was freezing, but she had to get some nice photos. I believe during the night the place is quite spectacular because of the lights. Because of the lights. Let's cross the road first. It's so windy and cold at the jetty. You might want to carry your sweater because you might just freeze. And I also believe the Atlantic Ocean there is that cold. So I'm not touching that water. I'm not touching that water. So we are still walking along the streets, and as we go back to our car and going to the jetty, walking on the streets, it will be like you're walking down historical lane. Really. And the good thing about these buildings is that they are well maintained, they are refurbished, they look good. It's as if they were just made the other day. And that is one thing I appreciate about Namibia. Mostly Namibia and South Africa, they really maintain their old buildings. The town is in the desert, but it's very green. There are a lot of palm trees, a lot of planted gardens, well manicured lawns. Yeah, and the streets are clean. So Swakopmund is a place to be if you can afford it. It's a place to be. Their streets are also well labeled. They literally have names all over, road signs and all that. So we are getting into some Nujoma Street. It's right behind the beach, just a few meters from the jetty, and you can already see. Look at these buildings. It's like you're in Europe, somewhere in Europe. The architecture says it all. There is this building along Bismarck Street. It's from 1910, but just look at that. Pure art. It is so beautiful. It was a nice walking tour of this place. We stopped by the supermarket ShopRite. We are going to buy some few supplies before we either go to the dunes or the moon landscape. So we've been trying to Google about the moon landscape to find a location, but it looks like there is no specific location. So we'll decide whether we'll either go to the sand dunes again for the sunset or the moon landscape. For now, we are going to buy a few things in the supermarket, and then we continue the day. Remember, the sun sets at around 7:30, so it's 4:41, so we have some time. We bought some few supplies at ShopRite. We are heading now towards Dune 7. Yes, we've decided on sunsetting at Dune 7. Hopefully the weather will be fine. It's much more closer to Walvis Bay than Swakopmund, so we're just crossing fingers, hoping that the weather is good in those sides. Been told that we cannot get in because it's a bit windy, and payments have been introduced. There you go. SADC members, the southern countries, they pay 100 Namibian dollars. Namibians pay 50 Namibian dollars. Other international countries, you pay 150 Namibian rand. So it's a bit windy, there's no one there, so we have to go back. We really wanted to have a sundowner there, but
it won't even be safe anyway.
Yeah, it's not safe. It's not safe to have a sundowner when it's that windy. We've returned using the Walvis Bay route, and as you can see today, Walvis Bay looks bright. There's no sandstorm, there's no clouds. For a minute there I was scared. I thought that it never gets clear or brighter in Walvis Bay. So Walvis Bay is very close to Swakopmund. Very close. But at times the weather changes very dramatically. So this is us giving Walvis Bay a second chance, or rather Walvis Bay giving us a second chance to just see it for what it is. It's a beautiful town. The next episode is coming soon, so stay tuned, and please don't forget to share the video with your friends and family, like the video, and also comment below on what you think of our journey so far. For our new viewers, please consider subscribing because there is a lot of awesome content coming through. So until the next episode, guys, bye!